Hey y'all, welcome to Large Family Diabetic Cooking. My name is Stephanie, and we're making our cookies today. We're going to do chocolate chip. I'm doing a double recipe, so one half is going to be chocolate chip, the other half is going to be white chocolate and cranberry. So before we get started, I need to welcome some newcomers. The first one is Glenda Glindsey, welcome. India McGowan, welcome. And Kevin Johnson, welcome. Thank you all for joining my channel. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy what you see. Okay, so the first thing I did was I got my dry ingredients together, which is 3 cups flour, and I doubled that so it's 6. 2 teaspoons of baking soda instead of 1. 2 teaspoons of salt instead of 1. 6 teaspoons of malted milk powder. You can use that, or you can use 1 box of vanilla pudding. And then you'll add your chocolate chips. And then for the wet ingredients, which I have in here except for 2 things. I have 2/3 cup of butter, you'll double that. 2/3 cup of shortening, you'll double that. 4 eggs instead of 2. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract instead of 1. 1 cup sugar and 1 cup brown sugar. Now I'm going to be using the Splenda sugar blend. And for 1 cup, it calls for a 1/2 cup. So we're going to actually use 1 cup because I'm doubling the recipe. So I'm going to put 1 cup of sugar in here, which is, I have 2 half cups here. Okay, that's empty. Okay. And then we're going to do 1 cup brown sugar, because on here 1 cup is a 1/2 cup. So since we're doubling the recipe, we're going to do 2 1 cups, or just 1 cup. A 1/2 cup for each, because we doubled the recipe. No, 0. Let me get my sugar in there. Okay, put that there. Close this up. Bag. 5-0. The rest of that in there. Now we're going to, let me move this out of my way. Plug this in. And we're going to get our dough mixing. And then, our wet ingredients combined and mixed till they're starting to get fluffy. We're going to cream all those together. I got my oven on 350 and you will cook these for 10 to 12 minutes, no longer. And depending on your oven, because mine is electric, as to how long you should cook them for, that I do not know. Mine is electric. It's 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. I would say with gas, because it heats up quicker, I would do 225, or 325, I'm sorry. 325 for 10 to 12 minutes. Up really good, and then we're going to start adding our flour a little bit at a time. And it's nice and fluffy. Let me put you guys over here so you can see. How it's getting. So now we're going to add, let me turn this down because I do not want covered in flour. And I stirred all of this up. I need to use a spoon because it'll be easier to get it in there, because I'm just making a mess. Okay. So, get that all mixed in there, and since I can't edit with my phone yet, because my son's busy, he does a lot with computers and stuff, so, plus he has several businesses that he runs, that, him being able to make the time, because his job is demanding, to be able to come and take a look at my phone and find out what's going on. So, alright, let's show you what the dough's starting to look like now. Okay, now we're going to add some more flour. much flour left. Too. There we go. We're going to let that mix for a few. Then we're going to stir it up and we're going to split it. Because chocolate chips are going to go in this one. And then white chocolate chips are going to go in that one. And my dried cranberries. Where'd I put them? Right there. Get this part ready. Put some chocolate chips in the bottom of the bowl. Chocolate chips once I open them. All right, and then this is what our dough. Well, actually, I can leave that on there because I'm just taking some of the dough off. Get what I can get off because it's going to mix the white chocolate chips and so we're going to do half. That. There we go. We're going to mix that up, and then we're going to mix up our white chocolate chips, which I'm going to put in here. It's going to be a cup of white chocolate chips. No, 2 cups, sorry. And then we're going to add some dried cranberries. And I'm going to let that mix this, let the mixer mix it up while I mix it up. This one. Cranberries. Hey, Mommy. Hey, baby. So, I'm going to add some dried cranberries to this.
Random challenge time while you're baking.
While I'm baking?
Yep, you have to incorporate 3 pebbles into a cookie. Bye.
What?
Yep, good luck. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Let's add add it to the chocolate chip cookies. See, she thinks this is chopped up in here. So we're going to add some to our chocolate chip cookie base. Closed. Yes. Okay, want to make sure that's closed. All right, so we're going to mix this. Oh. Okay, that's done. So let's mix this in. All right. So we're going to see how these turn out. Okay, that's done. Make sure that there's no cookie stuff, no oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Let's take this off. Come off. Get off. Seriously? Okay. And then we have our white chocolate cranberry. So I'm going to do a tray of each and get them in the oven and set the timer. I mean, I do need to stir that though. Okay. Isabella, you better behave yourself. Let me make some dishwater here. Wash my hands while I'm over here. Shut it off too soon. Alright, I need a... This there, these here. Move this away from the stove, so I'll need to melt my shortening. Alright, now we've got 2 cookie sheets here, which this needs to go in the garbage. All right. I have a small, medium, and a large cookie thingy. I use the large because I make them pretty big. You will not need to grease your pan because there's enough butter and shortening in here that you don't need to grease it. So we're going to spray my ice cream scoop. Makes everything much easier. And we're going to scoop out our cookies. Okay, that's one down. We're going to get off and out what we can. And now we're going to do this cookie sheet. And this is our white chocolate cranberry. And my family loves these cookies. It's one of their favorites. You better not.
What?
He said he was going to pinch her.
No pinching. Okay, no pinch her. Give her a cookie.
All right, now we got these ready. We're going to put them in the oven. And then we're going to clean up our mess. Let's get the oven open. I don't know if you can see. Let me back you up some. There we go. These are going to go on top. I'm going to set the timer for 10. And then we'll check it. Let's wash up our dishes over here, get them out of our way. And then we'll move back to the cookies because by that time, well, I mean, it's not going to take me 10 minutes to do dishes. But my daughter must think this is chopped up in here. Bringing me some. And here, add this. Make it work. Really?
Love you!
Yeah, huh? Ooh, okay, I need to add a little bit of cold water to this. That is hot fire. Just enough to get your hands in there. Okay, so let's So, the girls' birthday is on the 11th, and we're going to be making, like I told you, I'm waiting for the stuff to get here, and we're going to make unicorn cupcakes for their birthday.
Mama.
So, I'm recording. What do you need? What do you need? I'm recording.
Can I play Xbox?
Why are you asking me when your mother is in the other room? Go ask her.
I can't.
You can. Go ahead.
What did you ask him?
If he could play Xbox.
Because I told him no.
Okay, guess what, Alex? You can go in my room and sit on my bed for 5 minutes. You can be upset, but we're not going to play mommy against grandma. That don't work like that here. So as soon as the stuff gets here, we're going to make their cupcakes. I will probably do their cupcakes ahead of time and put them in the freezer. And then when it gets to the day of their birthday, we'll make the buttercream and ice their cupcakes. Ouch. I think that would be a smart thing to do, is to do their cupcakes ahead of time and get them in the freezer. I don't know. You guys give me your opinion. But I was talking to my daughter the other day, and I was telling her, I said, I want to do something with my viewers, where they give me 2 ingredients each, and I'll choose 5 people and the 2 ingredients that they chose, and then I have to make a meal out of what they chose. I think that would be fun. But I was just telling my daughter that the other day, and then she come in here trying to pull that. No advance warning, no nothing.
You'll be alright.
You hear that? I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
See? Izzy agrees.
Alright, so let me get some of this stuff put away so that way we got room to do what we gotta do. Are you telling me, Izzy? These put in here. I'm going to move these to the side because I have cookie things that I can put my cookies on this and they can cool. It just makes everything a lot easier that way. I don't have any cleanup. I cover it with foil. When they're done cooling, they go in a freezer Ziploc bag, and it's all good. All right, so let me get some I got 3 more minutes. So let me clean up some of this flour. Get it cleaned up. So, all right. Now we gotta wait on our cookies, and then let me get my I should only need one. I'm gonna go put my chocolate chips back in the freezer, and I'll be right back. But the cookies that I make, the different types of cookies that I make, the base that I gave you, that's the base that I use all times, except for when I make my peanut butter cookies. So, I'm done with this, so this can be a pump. So, I got 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So, and then as soon as those come out, I'll show you what they look like. And then I will let you guys go and finish up the rest of the cookies. But 10 to 12 minutes is all it should take. I think I put it on for 10 minutes. So if that's not enough time, I'll add another 2 more. But I don't know why I keep thinking that my cookies took longer. I think they took 15 minutes and not 12. But I'll know when I pull them out. So we've got 1 minute left. So. Okay. Whatever you do, don't open your oven because you don't want your oven to cool down, because it'll take your cookies longer to cook and do what they're supposed to do. So. Alrighty. 10 seconds. Let me get my. Okay, let me check them. Alright. They are going to need 5 more minutes. So I'm going to put the timer on. Hit start. Because my oven, they're not brown around the edges yet. So once they're brown around the edges, then they should be ready to come out of the oven. So I don't know if it'll need exactly 5 minutes. It might need 3 more minutes. So please don't sneeze now. These allergies are awful. Sometimes I hate the change of seasons. I like cold weather. I like the cold weather. But I also like, I do like the summertime, but I like it like, I don't know how to explain it. If it's too hot, I don't like it. But if it's like mild between 75 to 80, I can handle. 90 and above, my allergies and the pollen in the air, huh, I'm horrible. Somebody had the nerve to tell me I need to move to Hawaii. I had to say, you need to move to Hawaii. Because I guess it rains there all the time at the drop of a hat. But it don't last long. Now, Seattle, a lot of people say it rains a lot in Seattle. I've never been there. I've been to Beaufort, South Carolina. I used to live there. And then I moved back here.
Well, the rain in Spain stays mostly on the plain.
Mainly. The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain.
I thought it was
It's not mostly.
It's mostly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. As many times as she's watched, what's that movie with Audrey Hepburn in it? Where she sells flowers. I'm trying to think of the name of it because I watch it all the time, and I am drawing a blank on the name. I'm really drawing a blank on the name, but that was one of the things they taught her how to say. Let me check. All right, they're ready. So yeah, it only needed 3 minutes. So let me clear that and get these out, and then I'm going to show you what they look like. Now these are our cookies. Those are the chocolate chip with the fruity pebbles in them. And then these are our white chocolate and cranberry. So I'm going to give these a few minutes to, like 3 or 4 minutes to cool down, and then I'm going to put them on my tray over here and let them finish cooling and finish up the rest of the cookies. So again, thank you to my new subscribers, and my name is Stephanie. This is Large Family Diabetic Cooking, and thank you guys so much for coming in and joining me and making some cookies. So, love y'all. I'll talk to you later.